Hi folks, this is Chris Fanning for the Picton Gazette. Well, it's a beautiful spring day, and we're having a trade war with our neighbors across the lake. Hi guys! So I thought this was totally appropriate. One of our paper's themes this week is what it means to be at odds with our nearest neighbor and our usual ally. We are very grateful to the Eno Gallery for our cover this week, Charles Pachter's Side by Side. Karen Valahora's editorial this week takes up the idea of the American dream. What's become of it? And there's a letter from Councillor Bill Roberts on staying strong in the face of the U.S.'s turn toward Russia. Among a number of items, Jason Parks has a piece on Canada staying strong as well. Over to Jason.
Thanks, Chris, and good day from the editor's desk. And after a long winter, hello, spring. This week in the pages of the Picton Gazette, I've got a story on the late Gordon Moran. He's the county native and beloved secondary school teacher who penned his memoirs last year and more recently wrote a parody song about the Canadian-U.S. trade war. County Council voted to approve a major medical camp called Campfire Circle on the shores of West Lake. In culture, I've got a primer for the upcoming David R. Miracle concert at Base 31 on March 22nd. The County Foundation has announced 2 new funds. And finally, we've been in court a lot over the last couple of weeks and have stories on the cause behind a shelter in place on Union Street back in May of 2024. And Picton Terminals was in court in their first appearance on operating a pit without license charges. Online, it's playoff time, and I've got coverage on the County Kings and Wellington Dukes. Back to you, Chris.
Thanks, Jason. And from the lake, let's head into town for our roving historian. Well, here I am at Benson Park in Picton. Why? Because 80 years ago this week, the Picton Gazette ran an editorial supporting the idea that the town should purchase the Barker property, as it was known, and turned it into a park as something of a war memorial. Thank you to our historian. Elsewhere in the paper this week, Eleanor Zicci talks to affordable housing advocates about the urgency of the housing crisis in Prince Edward County. At the same time, she also reports on opposition to some new development proposals. And now to take us out, to send a message to our friends across the lake, my worthy assistant. Let's get him, kid. Hey, you bum! Take that, Donald Trump! Oh, Canada!